Close to 400 people die each year in the national parks. That includes fatalities in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. An Interior Department memo obtained by the Washington Post dictates that only certain authorities can now release details about park deaths, and even less information will be released about serious accidents.
One of the concerns that I have is the transparency of our federal government with this public.
Phil Francis spent just over 40 years working for the National Park Service, about a decade of that time in the Smokies. He's the former chair of the Coalition to Protect America's National Parks.
I think we lost about a dozen people when I last worked here. I think they deserve to know what happens in the parks, and that the transparency should be a standard for all of the parks in the country.
Francis says waiting to release information only hurts people. That's the case for Brad and Virginia Aites, a couple injured in the Smokies represented by attorney T. Scott Jones. They hired him solely to get information.
It has taken an exceedingly long time in the Aites case. There's got to be something done. They've got to be able to do better. If we expect local law enforcement to be able to produce a report within 72 hours, why can we not expect the same out of the federal government?
He says the added layer of bureaucracy will only reduce clarity and delay closure.
300 plus people lose their life in national parks annually, but those people had families, and those families are going to want to know what happened.
The retired national park employee says transparency should come first. He's encouraging people to get involved if they want to see a change.